Hi, or should I say, howdy. I'm Luke Nelson. I used to wear this cowboy hat when I played with a group called Luke and the Cool Hands in and around Chicago, quite a few years ago. When I moved back to Connecticut, I brought this hat with me, along with a lot of songs. So it wasn't too long before I decided to make an album of some of those songs the Cool Hands never got around to recording, some they never even performed, and a few that I wrote after moving home, still caught up in that Western swing thing. It was called No Hands. And not long after that, I decided to make some other albums of some of the other styles of music I write. I write a lot of different kinds of songs. So I followed that up with an album that was more rootsy folksy called Birdseed. And after that, I made an album of some of my more bluesy, jazzy songs called I Go Like This. And that was followed up with an album that was my first autobiographical album called 58, followed by another autobiographical album called Silver Medal. Both of those have a different variety of styles on them, but a lot of those songs were inspired by events in my own life at that time. And then a holiday album, Holiday on Ice. And not long after that, my first album during COVID lockdown, which sort of had a minutiae, swingy feel called Happy. That was followed by my epic horror movie musical, The Reaper. And then a band album again, The Boptimists. Okay, yeah, I was the band, but still it was a band album. And that takes us to my 10th DIM, do-it-myself project. So I decided to go back to my Cool Hands roots and make No Hands 2. Again, this album features songs that the Cool Hands never got around to recording. Some of you Cool Hands fans might recognize, like Midnight Pass and High Steppin', but also some newer songs that I wrote for the band that they've never heard or anyone's ever heard as well. I hope you enjoy No Hands 2 and all of the albums that I've put out. Tell your friends about them. The reason I make these videos and make these albums is so you will hear the songs. And if you're a singer or a band, I hope you'll consider performing a Luke Nelson song sometime. So that's it. This album should be landing on your favorite music device soon. I hope you'll keep an eye out for it. And to all you Cool Hands fans out there, see you around the bend.
And listen, we're headed out to the midnight pass, just as fast as we can, and hold it right there.